So just to recap, if you recall, I went through the whole Shenandoahs and probably seen 5 thru hikers. And that's a modest number, 5. And I know for a fact that 3 of those thru hikers were, as we call, yellow blazing, just hitting the road, going 20 miles, coming back in, or whatever. Right now it's 3:30. I'm the only person here at this shelter, and it doesn't surprise me. Front Royal is 3 miles down the way. If I see any more hikers, I'll more than likely see them in the town. But the minute I hit the road again and go to the next shelter, I'll probably be there by myself as well. It's like I said before, most hikers quit before the halfway point, which is Harper's Ferry, which is coming up here in about maybe 14 more miles. 14? Yeah, we'll just call it 20. But the point I'm trying to make is, what happens is, when you get to Harper's Ferry around May, you get another influx of hikers that start right there at the halfway point and go straight to Maine. So it's not going to surprise me when I leave Harper's Ferry, I'll start seeing a lot of fresh hikers like Georgia. And they'd be like, yeah, I've been on, this is my 3rd day, I'm going to Maine, kind of thing. And most of them quit around New York or whatever. But I'm just saying, it's a ghost town. You can see the other episodes how there was 1 million hikers there. Now you don't really see much. And this is what I expect right here. Just pretty much me doing my thing and maybe seeing some day hikers. So I'll keep showing you as it goes out here. About to start cooking here in a second. Got my fire thing going. My homage to the fire god. I got some cheese from that Trail Magic, still some Gatorade. I'm about to eat dinner. Like I said, I'll make use of these shelters if no one else would. I got my tent in there just in case it rains. The tent is more for the mosquitoes. Initially I said I was gonna just take a nap here, clean up, and then go 3 miles out to the road. Well, I'm thinking different of that, only because tomorrow's Saturday. So if I wake up at 6 o'clock trying to hitch on a Saturday, come on, ain't nobody gonna be going out there, you know what I'm saying? So what I'm gonna do is just stay here, and then tomorrow morning get up at 6 like I normally do, walk my 3 miles to the road. When then the sun's up, it's around 7:30, 8 o'clock, and then just hitch into town. That shouldn't be a problem. Go straight to the hotel, start posting videos, and eat some breakfast, and check in from there. So all in all, today I think I did like 15, 16 miles. It wasn't that bad at all. So and I'll get my rest tomorrow, and I look forward to hiking into a new state soon out here. I'm in my tent doing video editing. It's 8 o'clock. As you can see, the shelter's a ghost town. So you can pretty much, this is what you have to expect as you go north. You'll hear tale about crowds and people saying, you know, oh, there's like, for example, every time I go into a store or something, you know, when I was at the wayside, or if I talk to somebody, they'll be like, oh, there's a big bubble of 100 people. I'm like, yeah, whatever. Hey, you know, don't believe everything you hear. So it's just, this is what it is, man. And to take a word out of Edwin McCain's book, if you can't endure the convenience of your solitude, then you don't need to be out here, because this is what it's going to be a whole lot of. Me, what I do is I take advantage of the shelter and I set my tent up in it. You know, is it recommended? Of course not. I mean, dude, you're taking up all these spots, but there's nobody here. A ghost is not going to complain. So I'd be like, okay, this is where I'm at. How can I accentuate this to the best of my ability? And this is what you got, you know? So you just own it. You take a spot, you trick it out, and you make it yours. And you enjoy your hike out here. Good morning. It's 6 o'clock on the dot. I'm 3 miles away from Front Royal, the road. Plan is to hike to the road, try to hitch in, or just walk 3.5 miles. I mean, it don't matter. It is Saturday. It's early. People sleep in, so I'm not going to sit on the road for 4 hours waiting for somebody to get me. I came in early just in case I had to walk, and I don't mind. It's very cold. What's very cold? I wouldn't be surprised if it was under 45 degrees right now. What's funny is when I was in Waynesboro, I tried to buy some winter gear, a hat and gloves. Nobody sells it. So, you know, hikers, it's not uncommon for hikers to send their winter gear home. Or what I do, I just donate it, just leave it in the shelter. And so, you know, to lighten your load. And so, because you figure, well, summer's coming. So imagine you're surprised when you're a couple days away from June and you're freezing. You wake up and your water's frozen, or it's 30 degrees every morning. I wouldn't be surprised if cold alone sent some people home. I mean, there's just no way around it. This may not be the wettest season, but this will go on record to be the coldest season I've ever hiked. And that's the reason why I pushed it off, you know. I think I started, May 13th? But my thing was, I always knew it was going to be cold because I was watching the weather the whole time. So, I don't know. I mean, it's going to warm up. It has to. But I got to tell you, I really don't like the cold. It's crazy. But anyway, I am going to go into town, post some movies, get a hotel. I'll see what they got showing down at the movie theater. I timed it so I can have the whole day to do what I want. So, of course, I'll keep you posted. And again, good morning out here. I'm very close, actually. I can almost reach out and touch this deer. Deers are everywhere. This is the street to Front Royal. I'm gonna hit and go in town out here. It's too cold to stay in one place and hitch. But aside from that, it's a beautiful day. And frankly, I don't mind the walk. I did 3 miles through the woods in 1 hour, and I was going over mountains and rocks. It's 3.5 miles on the road to town. I can do that in an hour, hit the hotel, and get a free breakfast. I'm cool with that, but I'm still hitching out here. Somebody stopped and picked me up. I'm inside the Quality Inn. It's 7:30. This is the breakfast area. I'm about to hit that up here in a second. Apparently they had a full house last night, so they're not gonna even start checking people in until 3 o'clock. So I got like 9 hours to just sit around and do nothing. But I got my computer up and I'm gonna start trying to download videos here in a bit. So out here, everything worked out fine. So out here, you can't beat a free breakfast. This is why you wake up and hike in the morning. I've been sitting there eating for the last hour, and I haven't seen one hiker in this hotel. And this is generally hiker central when you were coming in at Front Royal. So there you go. So as you know, I got into the Quality Inn about 7:30. I asked the guy about a room. He said check-in is until 3. So I get finished eating breakfast, and I come around, and I'm like, so let's talk about this before 3 or after 3 checkout. And he's like, oh, do you have a reservation? And I'm like, no. And he's like, well, we're all sold out. So I'm looking at this guy like, you didn't tell me that when I came in here at 7:30. And he's like, well, I just assumed you had a reservation. Anyway, they're sold out. And I forgot it's Memorial Day weekend. So most of these hotels want like $89, $90, which would otherwise be maybe a $65, $50 room. So what I'm going to do right now is, since it's early, movies open up at 12:20. It's 9 o'clock. I think I'll go see a movie. But before I do that, I'm going to go resupply and all that. Go see a movie. And then around 2 o'clock, 3:30, make some phone calls. There is a hostel here in town. I didn't stay. I knew the hostel existed, but I didn't stay there because the guy is tight. I mean, he's a penny pincher. I wouldn't recommend the hostel, but if that's the only thing there, then I'll take it for $23. To give you an example, he wants $23 just for you to get a bunk, and he won't even give you a shower. He wants you to pay $3 more just to take a shower. So how clean can that place be if you coming in off the trail muddy, and he won't give you a shower, but he'll give you a bed? And like, I knew the guy from years ago, so it's the same thing. He just finds more and more ways to, I don't know, I don't even want to talk about it. But anyway, I will go there for $26 as opposed to $80 or $90 because of Memorial Day weekend. So what I'm gonna do right now, I called, he's not answering his phone. So we'll play it by ear. I got nothing but time. To be honest with you, all I want is a shower. I can go back in the woods. So really, it's really no big deal. But after doing like 80, 100 miles through Shenandoahs, I would like to soak and I would like to rest for a moment. But there's a hostel coming up in a day and a half called Bear's Den, so it's not that big of a deal. I can hold out another day if I have to. Right now, I'm gonna finish downloading these 2 videos, and then I'm going to resupply, and then I'm going to the movies, and I'll keep you updated out here. It's 11 o'clock. While I was posting videos, they had a shift change, so I took advantage of the fresh face. We talked about it, we worked something out, so now I'm inside the Quality Inn right now, so I don't have to leave. That's fine. And they're not giving me the Memorial Day rate. For example, down the road, they want $81 at Motel 8 because this is Memorial Day weekend, whereas Quality Inn gave me the hiker rate, which is like $67. So I went on ahead and took it. I'm trying to get to the movies at 12:20. I'm still posting videos. I may be able to make it. My main thing is I'm trying to work out a ride to get back to the trail. The person they had to take riders to the trail, people back to the trail, doesn't work on the weekends. So I'm still working that out here. There isn't much to Front Royal. Right now I'm looking for the visitor center before I go to Food Lion and get some Ensure. And I need some boot laces. The laces I have right now are starting to rot. And I don't know, nothing else comes to mind right now. Let me see. All I did was cross the street. I'll be coming up on the movie theaters here shortly. This is how close it is. They got Mad Max playing down here, and they got Tomorrowland playing down here. I may see them both. It's 11 o'clock. I got all day out here. This is the visitor center at Front Royals, across the street from the hotel. Apparently, they got a list of people that'll take you back to the trail. This is the movie theater at Front Royal. It's not even a half a mile from Quality Inn. They do offer military discounts, $7, military and student. So I'm either going to see Mad Max or Tomorrowland, or maybe even both. Like I said, I got all day out here. This is the back side of Front Royal. I just passed the Motel 8. You got a McDonald's here on the left, and then you have a Burger King. What the book does not tell you is that Kmart is closed. I was looking forward to Kmart to buy some stuff. They closed it down. Oh well. The Dollar General is still there, or the Dollar Tree, whatever they have. I'm going down to Food Lion to get some Ensure and some boot laces. And I'm already resupplied. They had a really nice hiker's box, and I only needed 2 dinners at the Quality Inn. At the end of the day, not to brag, but I gotta pop my collar as far as planning goes. It's not even 11:30 and I already went in. I got a free breakfast. I got all my videos posted. I worked my way into the hotel, and I'd be in my room right now taking a shower had they not been fully booked last night. And so all the rooms have to be cleaned. So hey, I'm doing good. I'm not resting right now, but I'll get a good sleep. And since I'm only doing 14 miles tomorrow to Dick Knob Shelter, I can leave here at 12 o'clock. So everything is still as it should be out here. Okay, I'm in the room. It's 12:05. My movie starts at 12:30. The room wasn't supposed to be open until 3 o'clock, but again, I had to talk my way into him switching me with somebody else that had a room that was already open. Only because I wanted to put my gear. Right now, he was watching my gear behind the desk. I don't want to go to a movie for 3 hours, come back, and there's somebody else behind the desk and my bag is gone. So I had to, make it that I got my room before I went to the movie so I can make sure my stuff is secure. I got just enough time to take a shower, and then I'm headed out here. Hey, what's up? It's 7:14. I pretty much spent the whole day in the movies, to be honest with you. Saw Tomorrowland, saw Mad Max. Whatever. I mean, if you're a movie person, you're a movie person. I'll just let it go with that. Let me see. I was able to post all my videos. What else? Yeah, well, like I said, it was a good day. All I gotta do is go eat dinner tonight. I'm figuring if I want pizza or do I want to go do something else. I got my shoelaces. Everything's fine. Yeah. I'm still hiking out tomorrow. The plan is to do 14 miles to Dick's Knob Shelter, something like that. And then 18 miles from there is a hostel called Bear's Den. I never stayed there, and I've always heard good things about it. So I'm looking forward to that. I got my Ensure. I've been knocking it back. I got 2 more left. And like I said, it's a good day. I do want to get to bed early so I can make sure I get some good rest. And since I'm only doing 14 miles, I only have to. I can check out at 11 o'clock and still have enough time to do what I need to do. As far as shuttles go, I may have to do a little yellow cab action. I can call a cab and they'll take me up the mountain for $8. So the question is, do I want to walk 3.5 miles uphill or pay $8? I think we can figure that out. But I did exhaust my resources. I went to the visiting center, I made some phone calls, and that's the best I got. So I think before I go to bed tonight, I'm going to go ahead and schedule that pickup and make sure I have the money in my wallet to actually cover it. Aside from that, all is well. It's been a good day out here. By the way, I saw one hiker since I've been here. It's like 7:30 right now. I've seen one hiker since I've been here. I talked to him, and he actually yellow blazed, which means he got in a car and got a ride from Damascus to here, Front Royal. And that's it. I haven't seen anyone else out here.